People, how are we doing? I'm eating. In the mail today I got the Smok Brit tank, 15 to 35 watt. Best 25. 25 watt. I don't know why they just sent me this in a gift box. They sent me this tank in a gift box. Well, I do like Smok gear. Comes in a nice box. Let's have a look at this baby. Ooh. Spare coil. Spare glass. Get it out and have a look at it. Good look at this. Ooh. Oh, we like that. We like the mouthpiece on it. Nice and concaved. Different from Smok, that, isn't it? I don't know if anyone's got a Brit tank or a Brit setup, but that's what it's off. Top airflow. See that? 2 top airflows. Yeah, it's adjustable. Yep, it's adjustable, and that's nice and snug that. Yeah, nice and snug that. Drip tip. Oh yeah, feels lovely going in there. Right, let's open it up. Ooh, boom shakalaka. Yeah, man. Always open them up. Oh, it's got a top seal. Oh my god, it's got a top seal on the glass. Oh, we don't like that. Let's get this open. Oh, see that? Oh, we don't like that. No, that's got to go in. That's got to go in the top end. Right, let's get this glass off. Yeah, get this glass off. It says, oh, it's just come off. Oh my god, that was a bit hard. See, it's always best to check them. Take them apart, check everything's nice and tight. I don't think there was any movement on that, no. That was nice and tight in there. So, let's get that back on. Get the top on. See, we don't like that. We don't like that little O-ring. Sometimes they're so small, they've got a slight angle on them, and you can't really tell that they've got a little ridge on them half the time. Now this to me looks like a mini mellow tank setup, very similar, with the top rubber seal. There we go. Oh, that went in nice and easy. Oh yeah, we like that. So here we are. But the top airflow is spinning. There you go. Tank feels tight now. Top airflow. Let's get that wide open. And how do we fill it? Ooh, you don't. Got to take that back off and fill it the old style. Ah, you know, when they send you stuff like this, to me, it's because they're dated, old-fashioned. Can't sell them, so they want to give them away. Get you all going with the. It's true. Get you all going with the. Oh, mystery box, blah 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 blah. Well, we're going to put a bit of oil right inside the core. You know, they say don't do that, but I'm going to do that, just to put a little drop in there. Yeah, a little drop in there. Fill it up. There you go. It's full. A bit of tissue. Yep. Wipe that off. Get the top back on. Make sure you don't lose your little rubber seal. Right, I've got that filled up. Yeah, it's full. Well, it's 2/3 full. See that? Well, while that's soaking, a bit of advice, just give it a few pulls. Airflow's off. Oh, that's awkward, that. Yeah. Isn't that gurgling? Not a good sign. Make sure the drip tick's all the way in. Yeah, we've got a bit of gurgling there. So we're looking for bubbles. Can't see any bubbles coming up. No, don't see anything. But that's a good idea to do what I'm doing. See that? Suck it a little bit, like that. Draws the fluid into the filter. So we're going to put this on. What mod are we going to put this on? Let me see. Right. I don't know. I think I'm going to put it on my Captain mod. I enjoy Captain. Got a nice little V8 baby. Check that out. Another Smok tank. V8 baby, 4 ohm, 80 to 40 to 80 watt. I think we're on 50. Check this out for a little tank. That's why they call it a V8 beast, baby beast, or the V8 baby, because they're all good, these tanks. Once you get them set up, you know. And it just doesn't want to come out because the threads were too long. Ooh, come out! Fuck me, what an headache. Right, so we want to set this up. If you turn it on, it'll say, press the button, no atomizer. See that? Right. Because when you turn it on and off, it analyses it when you put an analyzer back on, if you didn't know that. It runs a quick diagnostic through the coil, and it says, ooh, this coil is 1.5 ohm, 15 to 35 watts. Let's set it off at 20. That's what it does when you hit the fire button. And make sure you've got oil in and it's been in there for a bit. So give it another little pull. I'm going to set it off at 20 watts. It says 15 to 35. So we're going to set it off at 20. In fact, I'm going to set it off at 15. Its lowest power. Let's see what happens. Not a lot. Got that new taste. But it definitely feels a little withdrawn, that. Let's see what we can do with this airflow. Oh, it's wide open now. Let's check it out. It's quite a bit of vapour, 15 watts, isn't it? Very hard. Very hard to suck it, she said to the vicar. There's not a lot of just checking that out, that airflow, because I'm not kidding. That is not good at all, and that drip tip keeps coming up. Wow, this is one naff tank. Really. Well, I'm not liking it at all. Right, that's wide open. Leave it on 15 watts, I'll do a few pulls. It almost feels like there's something wrong with it. Can you hear that noise? It's almost like it's blocked or something. "15 watts. Check it out. Not a bad amount of vapour, that. Bloody hell, that's good. Wow, that is good. I'm impressed. Oh, it's bubbling away now. Yep, it's definitely gurgling. Yep, defo. Wow, that's only on 15 watts. I don't believe it. That's 15 watts. Right, goes up to 35. That is a lot of vapour. Right, let's take it up to 20. Right, we're on 20. So 15 to 35 would be 17.5 is half its power. 17.5, yeah. Quote me if you think I'm wrong. So now we're on 20, so that's just above half power. Well, I'm flabbergasted. I never thought that that would chuck out so much vapour like that. I'm well impressed. I never thought I would be. But check it out, man. Right, let's take the power up to 25. That's what it says its best running power is, 25. I'm dead impressed. I can't believe it. From what I'm gathering for this tank now, it's going to be a rare, apart from the laboured, it's a bit tight drawing it in. You know, you can hear the noise. Can you hear that? Listen. Bit tight. No, I didn't press the fire button then. That's why no smoke come out. But I was just showing you the aero, right? It seems a bit tight to me. Hear this? I might take it apart later and reassemble it. I don't know. But that could be normal. So here we go. 25 watts. Bit warm, getting a bit warm, you know, on the draw. Feel a bit of, definitely feel a bit more heat on it. Well, I'm impressed for such a little thing. I think they're about £9, £8 or £9 on eBay. Just the tank in whatever colour you want. For a little tank like that, that is not bad. I'm going to keep it on 25. Well, there you have it. Comes with a spare glass, spare coil. I think it's about £8 or £9 on eBay. And I'm quite impressed with it for a little tank. You know what? This would be ideal to take somewhere on something like, here we go, something like your E-leaf pickle. I mean, the tank's not bad on that anyway, but if you kept this on there and it's a low wattage tank, I think the battery's going to last all day on something like this, because I think these are 30 to 100 watts or 30 to 80 watts, these tanks, and they deliver. Look, but I honestly think having a tank, I'm going to put it to the test later, I'm going to put this tank on this E-leaf pickle with a fully charged battery, and I'm going to see how long it lasts, whether it lasts all day or not. But yeah, as you can see, the E-leaf, £12 online, one of them with the full setup, tank, spare coil, everything. No battery, but you have to get a battery for it. They're 12 quid for the whole thing. So 8 quid might seem a bit expensive for a tank, but I will take it up to 30 watts. As you saw, I just wicked it, let it soak in, and did it. And I'd not used it before, it was brand new, you saw it, it's brand spanking. And well, I'm going to give it a 5. No, I'm going to give it a 4.5. Because, no 5, because that noisy air, that airflow, you have to suck a bit hard, you know. So we're on 25, we're going to take it up to 30, and it says 35 is its max. So we'll see if there's any big difference with the Vapour on 30. Here we go. I think there is. Well, I can't give it a 5. That noisy, it's hard to draw on it. Getting a bit warmer. Feel it around the mouthpiece and that. On 30. You know what? I think that's alright for what it is. And I got it in a gift box from UK Sig store, and I thought I'd never use it, but I just thought I'd give it a review, and I think it's a 4.5, a solid 4, maybe a 4.5. Vapour production, ease of use, you know, it's quite easy to use it. Let's see if getting the airflow right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're wide open now on the airflow. I think it's a solid 4. Yeah, solid 4 that. Well, I've got to tell you, I'm quite happy with that. I think I could smoke that all day on a mod. I do. And I think the coil will bed in after a couple of tanks. Might get better, you know. And remember, coils only last a week, you know. 1 week constant use. Believe it. After a week, you want to check it for blackness on the cotton, you know. You want to have a look. Or you're smoking a dirty coil. Hey, don't get me wrong. I've used the coil for a couple of weeks. I thought that seems great, you know. Doesn't seem any problems with it. But and I've took it out on you after a couple of weeks and thought, bugger me, look at that. It's black as fuck. But a little tip, never let your tank get empty. You know, when it gets down to a third full, top it up, because you'll see a difference in the vapour. You know, when it's half empty like that, I'm going to top it up now. Because honestly, when they get half full, the vapour isn't the best. Still good, but not the best. So I'm going to stop. I'm on, you want to check this place out. Mixed juice. I'm on raspberry custard. Mixed juice. 5 or 6 quid with a nick shot delivered to the door. I usually get free every go. In fact, what I got this time is, I don't get anything off them or out like that. Peach ice. Oh, I love that one. This is extra yummy. Oh, peach ice. I'm not really into ice, you know. And this is a new one to me. Twister. Not tried it before, but I'll try it later. I might top this new tank up with that again later on. But this is a new one as well. Raspberry custard. Mixed juice on eBay. Give them a try. I'm going to just fill that up. Fill that up. New coil and everything. And there's another tip, right? When you fill your tank, don't fill it right to the top. Always leave a couple of mils. You know why? Because Smok tanks, or most tanks, they like a little bit of air in the tank for a bit of a vacuum to form, so they leak less. And remember, if it leaks, sometimes your battery's getting low and the coil is not burning the oil enough, so it comes out the bottom in the airflows. It comes out and you might think, oh, it's leaking. Now you can take it apart and put it back together if you want, or my remedy is, if you get that with a low battery on a stick, because I'll be honest with you, these V8 sticks, when the battery gets low and it can't burn the oil efficiently, you get a little bit of seepage from the airflow. Most Smok tanks are like that, you know. You even get them from E-leaf tanks. It's the truth. Now you see how it's not quite full? In fact, that's a little bit more of a gap than what I'd normally leave. But we don't want the coil getting low, it's brand new, so keep it topped up. Your coils will last longer, and as I told you in one of my other videos, if you start sucking softly before you press the fire button, and then keep sucking softly after you finish drawing it in. I know it's hard to remember to do it, because I don't remember to do it every time or anything like that. It keeps your coil cooler, and it sucks the juice into the coil more, because you're slightly sucking and the fluid's coming into the core before it ignites. Makes sense, doesn't it? Got it? And after you finish firing, if you're sucking pretty hard to take the draw in, and you slow your breath down as you finish, that ensures that there's more juice on the coil again when you go back for another vape. There you go. Right, so let's try it out now. We're on 30 watts. Like I said, this is not even broken in this tank yet. Did you hear a little gurgle then? Right, well that's what's happening. It's filling up. The coil is getting more juice in it than needed. So let's clear it out. The best way to clear it out is do this. That burns the excess juice off in the coil. Wow, that's pretty good. I'm well impressed with it. Well, there you go. It's the Brit. Here we go. Ooh. It's the Brit Mini Flavour tank. See that? It's got your authentication mark on the back. Scratch it off. There you go. So it's the Brit Mini Flavour tank. And you know what? I might even just buy another one. I'm pretty well impressed with that, because that will let your battery, you know, if you go out for the day it'll make your battery last longer just using low wattage like that. One last puff before we go. That is strong. It's strong vapour. I can't believe it. And there's another 5 watts to go higher if you want to go up to 35. Best 25. So we're going to keep it on 25. Well, you can see it and believe it. I'm well impressed with that. Buy one. If you want to save on your battery, get it on your mod. Your batteries last longer. Well, catch you later, guys. Don't forget, watch the football. Oh my God, Japan 2-0. Yes! See you later.